Bom dia, my beautiful and blessed people. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm out here just connecting with Mother Nature, taking in some blessings from the sun, receiving some downloads from the divine. And I thought I would share this moment with all of you. And what I did this morning, I started the day envisioning what it is that I want to set up for the next chapter in my life. Closing out the last one and putting that book into the shelf and opening up a new book to create a new chapter. And the last book for me was Overgiven. I love to love. I love sharing experiences with the people around me. I love helping others. Hence why I have so much joy, and it's my passion to do that. That's what I do for work. I help people. But I think for a lot of us who are that way, we need to learn how to not overgive, right? Because you are unable to truly feel good with yourself if you are giving from an empty cup. That's why it's so important for you to be able to take care of yourself, for you to cultivate self-love, and for you to be able to nurture yourself and fill up your cup as much as possible, so that when you're giving to others, it's from an overflow from you. Right? Yeah. You're feeling so abundant within yourself. And I'm not talking about material. I'm talking about energetically. You're feeling so abundant within yourself that you're just overflowing that to the people around you. And that's how it should be. And that's how it is when you get to a point where you're feeling complete. You aren't going to be looking for things outside of you to fill in that void. Or even when you help people and you do the things that you do and you share with the people around you, you're still gonna cultivate a form of boundary where you're not overgiving, so that you don't create expectations for and put some form of pressure on the people around you. So that's why you should only share and give from a place of being genuine. You're genuinely doing that, so that when things don't work out the way you thought it would, you don't fall into a victim mentality. And then you're okay. You just feel okay with it because you were given it from a place of purity, genuine about it. So that's the chapter I'm closing, where I used to overgive, but then expect that people would at least have the consideration of being able to see that. But you shouldn't even expect that. You should have no expectations on how that is going to return towards you. Because energetically, as long as you're aligned and you're doing things from the right place, the universe will return that to you at some point, some way, somehow, right? And that's when we talk about like karma and the energetics that we put out, that it's very important for you to be aware of the type of energy you are putting out, what you are cultivating in your thoughts, what you're saying, right? Especially because your tongue is a wand, and we create with our thoughts, but then it becomes even stronger once you start saying these things. That's why you have to be very aware of the things that you're saying. And when you're manifesting things, to just say it out loud so that you're able to embrace that and bring that energy in. And then the new chapter that I'm opening up, not just for me, but for us, because I feel whoever watches this, right, we are sharing this moment. The new chapter for us is going to be called Receive. Receive. Because God and the universe, they are ready to give us what we deserve. They are ready to show us all of the work that you've put in, that it wasn't in vain, that all of the love you shared with the people around you, all of the things you cultivated up until now and what's to come, and all the seeds that you have planted, which some of them are still growing, some of them are barely sprouting, or some of them haven't even reached the surface yet. But you know in your heart which one of these were that you planted and what you did. And if it was genuine and it was with love and with intention, you best to know that at some point, those seeds are going to turn into beautiful plants or flowers and trees. And they're going to start giving fruit, or they're going to start giving it something. And that's when it comes the time for you to be able to receive, for you to just open up to the universe and God's blessings and receive what it is that you deserve. And to be able to receive the things from what you have planted, and for you to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, of your hard work, and everything that you put out and you shared collectively with those around you. And it's just an overflow of abundance. And this abundance starts to affect every area of your life. You are going to feel abundant in love. You're going to feel abundant in your health. You're going to feel abundant with the people around you that truly care about you and see you for who you are. You are going to become abundant financially, because the universe doesn't want you to be broke. No, there's no need for us to be broke. We came here to create. We came here to have the best lives possible, to understand and see that we are co-creators with the universe and that you deserve everything that you want, as long as you have your heart aligned in the right place and aligned with God above it all. Because your blessings, the gifts that are due to you, come from the divine. And once you have that blessing backing up your entire life, once you have so much trust in the Creator that you have to do the right thing and you have to follow the right path, because the outcome is always guaranteed with pure blessings in your life, you just flow with it. It just becomes a normal flow. It becomes a normal flow of your life. Then you will feel so peaceful. You feel so good. And to feel good is to feel God. To feel peace is to feel God. And even when you're going through difficult times, you have such a solid foundation in the divine that nothing can shake you up. And even if it shakes you up a little bit, you're not worried about it because you know how supported you are through the process. So that's what I wanted to come share here with you guys, to share this moment and get you ready for the new chapter, the chapter of receiving, of bringing your heaven to earth, because you don't need to die physically for you to be able to experience heaven. We're supposed to experience heaven while we are still in this vessel, for us to be able to find our way back to the divine. As I say, you descend so you can ascend again in the most beautiful way, through your trials, through your tribulations, to all of the knowledge that you have acquired, and then eventually becoming an example for those around you, and also showing them the way. So let's get ready to receive, or at least let's prepare ourselves and align ourselves with the right path, the path of love and light, and the path of God, so that we are able to receive what is due to us and what God has for you. The one thing I can tell you, God is not going to give you something you are not ready for so that you don't sabotage it. Because a lot of times we sabotage things before we even receive. We sit here and we ask God for the blessings, we ask God for the things that we want, but we have not embodied that yet. You have not embodied or become the person to be able to receive that. And and people tend to get this confused where they say, oh, I'm not worthy. We are all worthy of having all of these things, but you have to become that vessel that is worthy of receiving it so that you don't sabotage it. Okay? And then you don't end up blaming other people in the divine, you know, because you haven't received that yet. Also, then when you do receive it, you're able to just truly see the blessing for what it is, because you know you prepared for it, and you're just receiving what is due to you. It's almost like here, I put in the hard work, I put in the time, and then God comes and goes like, here, here's your beautiful gift, because you deserve it. And that's it. And let's get ready to receive it. Let's get ready to align ourselves and get rid of all of the shit that is holding us back, right? All of the things that no longer serve you, so that you're able to receive what is due to you, what God wants to give to you, just as much as you want it. I hope this message was able to touch your heart in some way, and that you're able to feel the energy that's within me, and that I send it over to you with so much blessing, so much love, and so much light, straight from our beautiful divine creator. And remember that I love you, and God, the universe, and all there is loves you so, 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 so much more. Mwah.